the break again? The transmission main break?
Transmission, yeah. Main transmission line.
Plant. Well, everybody, welcome back. We are talking about the transmission water main valve break that has happened in Shreveport. We came on yesterday talking with our mayor, and today he's going to come back, give us some more updates as relates to it. But before we get into the updates with our mayor, I want to let you know we are live on site right here at the water treatment plant here in Shreveport. And the mayor's going to give some updates as relates to what's been happening with our water system. But before we get there, I want to remind you, you're getting ready to see on the screen our social media sites. On the screen there, you'll see all of our social media sites. Why is this important? It's very, very important because as we are doing updates, you'll get a chance to see graphics and information on our social media handles. But what's most important is that you are following these social media handles that are on the screen, on Instagram, on Threads, on Facebook, even on TikTok, also on X, which is formerly known as Twitter. And then you go to our website, www.shreveportla.gov, and you can get this information. If you do not get the information from this site, we're asking that you disregard that information unless you see it firsthand from these sites. And most of our sites have a blue check, which simply means that we are verified. And so again, those sites that you see on the screen are the verifiable sites that you need to get your information from. And today we are going live with our Mayor Tom Arsenault. Mayor Arsenault, how's your day going?
My day's been kind of busy. A lot of meetings and decisions about this circumstance, and I wanted to come out and see it for myself. So thank you for being here with me.
Absolutely. Thank you again, Mayor, for your time and opportunity to come out and share with all of our citizens of Shreveport about what's going on. At this time, let's receive our mayor, Mayor Tom Arsenault.
Okay, well, good afternoon, and thank you for joining me. I came out today so I could see and really show you what is going on, to see how big this operation is. The break is right back over here where you see that large track hoe, and they're building a platform so they can access the 42-inch line that's broken. It's pretty much broken it looks like at a joint. I went down there to inspect it. And then on the other side, you can see down here, you see that gray pipe. The gray pipe is what we're going to use to bypass the large 42-inch main. It's 24 inches in diameter, so we'll be able to flow water through there or be there to make sure that everything works before we turn everything loose. So let me just give you an update on where we are in terms of the system. Our water and sewer team has done a fabulous job of stabilizing the water rates. In less than 48 hours, they have managed to pretty much give everybody sufficient water pressure to wash, to flush toilets, to take showers and baths, all of those things. Now, because of the break, right now we have a voluntary boil advisory, rather. And what that means is if you choose, and you may choose, then for the things like drinking or cooking, you may want to boil your water, and we'll get you some instructions about that. But we expect that to last into the weekend, perhaps through the weekend, because of the work that we're doing. If you're in Shreveport, you should have pretty decent water pressure, not perhaps what you had before the break, but you should have enough water pressure to shower, to get your hot water, to do those things right now. And that is only going to improve as we improve with time. So we're very proud. I'm telling you that our interim director of water and sewer, Brandon Sneed, our water plant manager, Kiana Maple, the Kedrick Chisholm, all of the people that work so hard to make sure that we allocated the pressure, because it's less total pressure, but we have done that in less than 48 hours, which is simply astounding to me, and I'm very proud of them. Now, today we started distributing water that we got from the Governor's Office of Homeland Security Emergency Preparedness, GOSEP, and they are doing a great job. There's some at Huntington, or have been in Huntington. It's basically first come, first serve. And Huntington, tomorrow there'll be folks at Walmart on Pines Road. They're Captain Shreve High School, the fairgrounds. You go there and you can pick up 2 cases of water each. You should have enough water to do everything but drink and cook, and this will help you very much with that water situation. So, what this will take they're currently trying to drain where the break is so that they will be able to fix that break. And in the meantime, while they wait for that, they'll be using this bypass, this big plastic pipe that you see. They'll be using that bypass to deliver 24 inches instead of 42 inches of water. But our water system is balanced. If you are not getting enough pressure for your basic needs other than cooking and drinking, then if you would please call the water department, and please be patient. Our switchboard has been very, very busy. If you have water and it's running, we ask that you not call and look for the information that we'll be posting from time to time on social media, on our city website. Again, it's very, very important that you rely on those blue check marks. The blue check marks tell you this is official information. We had some bad information out there today that resulted in a bunch of people lining up in Huntington High School before the water had arrived. So we'll be posting these things from time to time. I wish we could tell you a specific time for every single location, but we're able to distribute when the water arrives, mostly from the Baton Rouge area, some from Minden. So if you would look for those times so that you could go get water if you need water. I am very proud of our team. We think that the bypass will be in place within the next day or two, and then they can actually begin work on the main break, and that will be repaired, and we'll be should be back up to speed by Monday or Tuesday of next week. But you should be in a very good position to make sure that you have all the water that you need for your basic functions throughout the city. And if you're not, please call us so that we can make sure what's happening. We don't know every single place in the city, but we do know that where we have sensors, you should be having sufficient water pressure. Some of you probably have normal water pressure. Some of you may actually have pressure that exceeds your normal water pressure. And some of you are going to be a little lower. But I am very proud of our team, and I thank you very much for listening to me and for tuning in to get this report. Corey?
Well, thank you again, Mayor, for all this information as relates today. I believe we'll be coming back again tomorrow.
Yes, I'm not sure what time, but yes, we're coming back tomorrow.
And perfect segue, because we're not sure of the time, but that means you have to stay connected with us on our social media handles, the ones that have a blue check, so that you'll know when we're coming on. And in fact, we want you to set your notifications as well so that you don't miss it. Mayor, there was a question that came out about the schools. Tell us how they can get that and obtain that information about the Caddo schools.
I believe the Caddo schools were having a meeting at 3 o'clock this afternoon to make a decision as to whether they will be open tomorrow as usual or still virtual. So please check in. I believe that they're sending that out. They have an electronic notice system to parents of children, and you should be receiving a notice about what that is. But watch your news stations and watch the website of the Caddo Parish School Board.
Absolutely. Again, this is Moments and Updates with the Mayor. We're live on site at the water plant right here in Shreveport. Again, thank you so much. Tomorrow at 12 noon, I want you to join us right here at 12 noon. We'll be talking with the Interim Director of Water and Sewer, Mr. Brandon Sneed, at 12 noon, live right here. And then we'll be talking with our mayor as well. All right. That's all we have for you for today. Updates with the mayor. Have a great rest of your day.